Time. We're going to start. Hey, everybody. I'm going to mute everyone. I think I'm going to mute everyone. Maybe I have forgotten how to do that. Well, it's fine. If you guys can mute yourselves, it should be like in the bottom left. If you can, it's fine. Yeah. So I'm excited to do our second in a week monthly or team Zoom. So thank you guys for joining. And I figured out how to record, so I'm going to get that out to everybody. I want to keep it, again, simple to the point and just sort of give everybody some tips that I found really helpful over the last month. And also I've been kind of researching a lot. One thing is how to kind of keep negativity out of my personal life, but also my business, because we are hit with negativity all the time. And I think being in a direct sales business, we can get a little bit more criticism than others would think. And when I was researching, what I found was that it takes 5 positive comments to kind of get rid of that one negative comment. And I saw a quote the other day that my cousin had posted, something like, don't let one negative event in your day be the reason you say you have a bad day. And I thought that was pretty intriguing. So to me, I guess I'm a very emotional person and I feel other people's feelings and I'm a people pleaser. And if I feel like one person is upset with me, it will wreck my entire day. I focus on that one thing. And what I've learned over the last couple of years, especially doing this business, is people are always going to be negative. And the people that are negative, whether it be in your life, your close life, your work life, or your social media life, those are going to be the people that are never going to work on themselves and they're always going to project onto other people. So there's nothing you can do about it. So I guess my point in that is just we're going to get that negativity. And if you start something new, like a business for yourself, for your family, whatever your why is, why did you start? Why did you hit join today? There's going to be people that are going to be negative about it, but don't let that put that bad taste in your mouth about what you're doing, because get back to your values, get back to why you're doing it, whether, again, be applying it to this business or to something else in your life, getting healthy, starting, a different type of clean routine at the house, starting the kids in a new program, whatever it is. Don't let one person or a couple of people be the reason you stop doing it. And that's kind of my take home with a lot of the personal development I'm doing, is we let that negativity overcome us. And in the scheme of things, it's such a small percentage of what we're doing. Something else that I definitely have been doing is trying to, if I'm feeling negative, loop back to the positive people. So I'll go back to, my personal development book. Right now, I'm obsessed with Rachel Hollis. It's kind of the rave, right? But she definitely puts into perspective, how awesome we all are individually, and in what we can kind of put out is sort of what we get back in the world. But so I go back to that. I also go back to some of these groups that we have within Neora. I think it's a really positive group. And just going back to those like-minded people has helped me a lot when I'm having a bad day. What else? And the other thing I wanted to say is, I say this almost in every team group that we have or Zoom that we have, is you're gonna hear no's, and no's are good. No's are good. We always think no is equal to negativity. It's a bad thing. But when you hear a no, it doesn't mean it's no forever. It's no for right now. And people are still listening. People are still seeing your scroll. They're still seeing what you post. If you don't get a lot of likes and if you don't get a lot of comments, it's okay. Like, it's not a bad thing. So, keep up with that, because it might not be, again, like I said last week, people might not be seeing your posts. So engage with people on Facebook or Instagram, whatever social media platform you're using. Try to really do an engaging post to get people seeing what you're putting out there, because they're going to be more likely to see your post on a product. And again, what I wanted to say is, I was just listening to a Zoom that somebody posted on the Cabo feed, and it was really about being consistent with what you're posting and sharing with people on a daily basis, and put yourself behind the product. Like, put the value of the products out there and people will follow. Be positive, be excited about what you're putting out there, because there is such value in these products. There's such science behind these products that we don't have to worry about proving that they work. They work. So put your excitement out there when you're posting. Put, something simple like, can you even believe this before and after picture? And put that good before and after picture out there. You don't have to make it complex. And what I'm just now learning a little bit more about is engaging with people on a personal one-on-one level when they like your post. So if someone likes your post, message them. Tell them you really appreciate that they liked the post. What intrigued them about it? What were they interested in? And then start engaging them. Don't sell it right away. Just engage with them. Be authentic. Be you. And again, put that value behind it. Say, I can't even get over the liquid Spanx that is the firming cream. It's insane what it does. Shoot out a before and after, whether it's you or someone you know or a close brand partner. Shoot that before and after to them via Messenger. Have them engage with you. That is you being a salesperson, but you're not. You're just sharing the value behind the product. And again, I think sometimes when we start out, people automatically say, like, I'm not a salesperson. I don't know how to do this. I don't know a lot about the product. That's where you use those pictures. If you have questions, ask in the feeds, ask, in our Dreamcatchers feed. There's so many resources to answer questions that some of your potential buyers might have, because people do have questions. That's why we have, the resources that we have. And just don't identify yourself as a salesperson. I think that's something that I had to come over or get over, that I'm not selling it. I'm really just sharing it. And I'm just talking with people about something that we have to offer that truly everyone wants, whether they realize it yet or not. So that's for me, like the negativity piece. Like, I just continue to try to deal with that on a daily basis in my life, not just with Neora. And personal development has been really a godsend for me. I never read a personal development book before Neora, but kind of bringing myself back there is really, really helpful. So don't underestimate the value behind reading a few pages a day, because just a few pages a day can change the way that you look at so many different things. And if you're feeling confident in yourself, and you're feeling healthy and you're feeling good behind, the values that you have, you're going to only do better when it comes to business type of things. So just some of the things that I've been learning, I wanted to kind of throw out at everybody. And then in regards to customers, I have to say that I've gotten more new customers in the last 6 weeks than I've gotten probably in the last year. Most of my sales are customers that buy consecutively. And one of the main things that I've been doing is casting my net a little bit wider. I've been looking at engaging with more people, just doing, a few comments a day, non-Neora related, on Facebook and Instagram, and reaching out to people that I've never reached out to before. And the majority of my new customers are people that I've friended in the last 3 to 6 months. So it's friends of friends, or it's reconnected friends that I've had from, whether it be high school or elementary school, or a job that I might have had in high school, or a job that I had prior to my current job. Just like reconnecting with people has been really big for me. And I don't spend a lot of time on it. It only takes 5 to 10 minutes a day to just look at the friends that you have on Facebook and friending new people. It's been really, really helpful for me. And again, it's not something that I put things on Facebook that I would be concerned. A lot of people are like, well, I don't want to friend a lot of people because I don't want them to see into my life. That's definitely a personal preference, but what I would say is, utilize Facebook for what it is. It's connecting. And it's just learning how to interact with other people in a social way. I definitely don't put a lot of very, very personal things out there, mainly because I share that verbally with people for the most part. So I'm not someone that kind of puts it all out there on Facebook. And I just try to keep it positive. I'm always trying to keep it positive. What else? So one thing I would like to say is if you, you do bring a post on Facebook and you have people comment and you bring it to Messenger. One thing that I've been doing more recently is asking people if they want to sample a product, see how it feels, or do you want to see the results in the product and use it for 30 days? And you're able to return that empty bottle after 30 days. And if you're not happy with the results. So I kind of word it, and I can send the wording definitely in our Facebook group, but I sort of just word it. Do you want to see how it feels, or do you want to see the results? And that definitely has gotten me a lot of samplers, but it's also gotten me more potential buyers than I've had before. So that's something that I never used to do. And again, 2.5 years later, I'm like, oh, maybe this is what I should put in my message to somebody in regards to sampling versus purchasing. So I'm just trying to share with everybody what I'm doing now versus kind of the mistakes that I made at the beginning and really worrying about the price of the product, the value behind the product. I know the product works. All these before and after pictures are showing us that these products worked. So I don't ever hesitate to say, I know you're going to see results, but do you want to feel it or do you want to see the results? That's kind of where I'm leaving it. And if you haven't done your before picture, please do it. Before and after pictures are huge. And if you don't have one of yourself that's really good, ask in our group, just say, hey, can you guys send me your before and afters? Because when you're able to tag someone in a post and say like, oh, this is my friend April's before and after, or, this is my sister so-and-so's before and after, it kind of puts more value behind it. I think people a lot of the times think that we Photoshop or edit the pictures that we post when really actually the product really works. So that's something I'm constantly telling people when they say like, I don't believe that picture that was posted. It's like, no, it really does work, but let's take your before and after. And then a lot of the times I'll try to keep, an eye serum or something in my purse and sample it with a 5-minute result. So what else did I want to tell you guys tonight? Something with if you have a customer that purchases last month and this month they want to cancel. What someone just was saying that they've been utilizing that works a lot is that's the phrase most people. I think in general, we automatically want to do what most people do. And she said, reach out to the person, say, hey, I know you purchased last month. This month you have your 10% off. And most people will actually purchase another bottle of whatever it was they purchased that first month because they want to have it on the shelf and they don't want to run out. And I haven't done this yet, so I'm going to kind of test it out this month. But what she's saying is the majority of people are saying, well, okay, well, I'm going to do that. Like I want to do what most people do, and I want to get that second bottle on the shelf. So I thought that was really interesting. And the other thing she said is kind of like a target word is intrigued. So utilizing what intrigued you about the post that I did or what intrigued you about the video I sent. If you've sampled someone, what intrigued you most about the sample that you tried? She said it's a little bit better than saying, what did you like best? So that's something that I'm going to try to utilize. And then the other thing I wanted to say is I know I personally have had a lot of people that I've sent samples to and they've been like, oh, it's too busy, I'm too busy, or oh, it's in my purse and I forgot to use it, or oh, I put it in my bathroom drawer and I just haven't had the time at night. So I thought this was kind of funny. So the reply should be, well, I can't make your skin look awesome unless you put that stuff on your face. So just kind of like pushing, making it funny, like, come on, we know you want good skin. I want you to have good skin, but I can't come over there and put it on for you. So just do it. I recently just had someone I sent the skincare sample to, and she really only wanted the eye serum, but we don't have eye serum samples right now. So you have to kind of send that skincare set. And she said, well, I'm going on vacation, so I definitely want to just wait until I get back because I want to pay attention to if I have results. And I said, girl, you're going on vacation. Don't you want the best skin you've ever had? Like, put it on and let me know what you think. And then she wrote right back. She goes, okay, and I'll do a before and after. I'm really excited to use it. So I think sometimes we all just need a little bit of a push. So, fortune's in that follow-up. Don't not follow up. Keep track of who you send the sample to. Keep track of who buys from you. And then make sure you do that follow-up with them. What else? So again, my post that I did on those lollipops, I am still sending samples out. I think I'm 12 samples in. And it got me a lot of new interest that I hadn't had before. So I think, continuing to friend new people and do, one post a month that is going to get a lot of comments. So do one of those guessing game posts. People love it. Or a math game or a riddle or something that people have to guess on. Keep it open for a few days. Lock it down. Say, I'm done taking in guesses as of Thursday, and follow up with all of those people. Pick a winner, pick that number. Mine was 61 for the lollipop contest, and I happened to have 4 winners. I had 120 comments. It's the most I've ever had. And I still haven't messaged every single person that commented. So I still have probably, I don't know, I would say on my list I have 40 more people to reach out to. And again, I'm just saying thanks so much for commenting on or guessing on my pop game. I have something super exciting that I'm doing for anyone that commented. You can choose from a wellness product or a skincare product. And then I made a little pic collage that I sent them. Which one do you want? And instead of saying, hey, do you want to try something? Or I sell Neora, is there something you want to try? Likely people have seen your posts about Neora and they know you sell it. So don't even start with that. And really don't give them an option to say no. Give them a choice. Do they want a skincare product to sample? Do they want a wellness product to sample? I've had really, really good luck with that. And again, just being confident in what we have and in these products is the take home that I would say. Don't ever hesitate and keep casting that net a little bit wider. In regards to getting brand partners, the only thing I'm going to say tonight, because I just really wanted to keep this on positivity and customers, is we are going into an era where people are getting these side gigs. I read something in Forbes the other day that said something like 57 million US workers, so people that hold a job in 2019, are looking to get a side gig. So I thought that was pretty interesting. And then I saw like another statistic in another article that I read today that said 40% of Americans are looking for a side business to have. My take on that is Neora is a good business to have as a side gig. And if you can reach out to people with the benefits that it's given you, people are looking. So keep trickling what the business is doing. Why is Neora in the news? Why, did we get to 1 billion before, Apple and Amazon and all these other huge companies? Just keep trickling that information in your posts every day, or, in the week, not every day maybe, but people are looking for that. So we have something huge, and don't stop sharing. I think that's it. How'd I do on time? Pretty good. It was a little over 20 minutes. I was babbly. But that's it, guys. Thank you so much for hopping on. I will share the recording for everybody that didn't get on. And I'm going to try to do maybe a little poll in a couple days to see what everyone might like to talk about in our next team Zoom. I'm sure that people have a lot of questions and things that they might want to go over and get a little more info on. That's it. I hope I wasn't too rambly. Sorry, I had a lot of notes.
No, you were excellent, April. Thank you.
Thanks,
I
Michelle.
got a lot of notes now.
Good. Awesome.
So good, yeah.
Awesome night, guys. Thank you so much for hopping on.
You did a great job.
Thanks, girl.
Thanks.
Night.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you.
Night.